Hey guys, so today we're going to be jumping into a video that I think a lot of people have been waiting for, and that is to reveal how many memorial dragon stones I received during this worldwide celebration. If you guys don't know how the system works, maybe you're new to the game or you haven't played during the worldwide celebrations before. Basically, the amount of memorial dragon stones that you get are calculated based off of the amount of dragon stones that you've used since the prior year's worldwide celebration. So basically, since the LR Namek Goku and AGL Full Power Frieza banners released, they take all of the dragon stones that you've used over the course of the year, and they give you memorial stones based off of how many you use. Now, the way that they calculate that is, I believe it's for every 50 dragon stones that you spend, you end up getting one memorial stone. So if you ended up using, like 1,000 stones throughout the course of the year, then you're looking at like 20 memorial stones. That's typically how that calculation goes. So with that being said, let's go ahead and check the gift box. There's somewhere in the, I haven't looked yet, so this is going to be my first impression as well. So we'll go ahead and check the gift box here, and we'll scroll down until we get to it. All right. This is, yeah, by the way, I fully expect to receive a decent bit more than I did last year. My luck throughout the past year has not been terribly good, just so you guys know. I've had some pretty big despair arcs. So let's see what we got. It's really far down in here. Okay, there's the redstone. There's 7 of the 50 tickets. There's key. Or 30, what is that, story keys? Okay, Kai metals, turtle shells, every type of turtle shell, okay. And then we got some Hercule statues, one dragon stone, some orbs. It's a lot of stuff. Okay, then we got medium orbs. Then we got small orbs. I think it's coming up soon. Meat items. Training items. There we go. 76 memorial stones. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. No, I'm just kidding. We're just going to keep scrolling down because the way it works on global, for some reason, they don't aggregate the total number of stones together. They give you the stones in stacks. I think it's of 500. For some reason, you can't stack an item in the gift box over 500 instances for whatever reason on global, whereas on JP, you can get as many as, I think it's like 9,999 is the max. So we will continue scrolling down until we reach an item that isn't a memorial stone. So 76, 576, 1,076, 1,576, 2,076. Okay, so 2,076 are how many memorial stones that I got this year. Let's go ahead and click the accept button. And let's go ahead and just take a screenshot of this right here. 2,076 memorial dragon stones. That, I would say that is quite a bit more than I got last year. I think last year, I don't actually remember how many. I think it was probably around 1,300 or 1,400. So I actually did end up getting way more shafted this year than last year. That's like a lot. That is not even close. Okay, well, that's interesting. So now that we have these memorial stones, we can go over to the Baba shop, and there's a treasure section for those of you that don't know. And in the treasure section, there is a memorial stone section over here where you can pick up different characters if you want to. So there's different options here. If you have enough memorial stones to choose a character of your liking, you can do that. It looks like each character is priced at 150 memorial stones total, and it goes all the way through like the first Dokkan Fest, yeah, from Broly all the way up to the most recent one being Super Vegeta. So you can go ahead and do that, or you can go ahead and exchange one memorial stone for one ticket. So I'm gonna go ahead and exchange all my stones for tickets because that's obviously, in my opinion, that's the better deal. So we'll go ahead and buy 2,076 tickets here. Yep, let's go ahead and do that. So now we can go on over to the actual banners here. It's probably under ticket, huh? That would make sense. So we go to tickets and we scroll down. Here are the banners that we have available. So I think there's 2 separate banners here. We have this, what is this? They actually don't even label them as like A or B. There's just these 2 separate banners here. So we have the total of 2,104 tickets. All right, so let's take a look at these banners here, and I'll give my opinion on which one is probably better. So let's start with this one over here. This one you're getting, I mean, I would assume that only like the first 10 characters or so actually matter. Because once you start getting past those first 10 characters, the rest of the banner, the rest of the featured Dokkan Fests aren't really that viable anymore. They've been power crept out of the meta. So we have GT Kid Goku, Super Vegeta, still very good. This Broly's pretty good still. PyCon has seen a resurgence recently with the Cell Max event. A lot of people have been using PyCon. And honestly, I could even see PyCon being useful on a lot of the new Red Zone stages coming up. I think for the Cooler event and the Frieza event, he actually could be pretty helpful for sure. Then we have STR Bojack. I think all we're waiting on is like a good partner for this guy, like that, like the Int LR Bojack to get an easy A. At that point, this guy would, I think, see a comeback, because I think a lot of people have sort of fallen off in terms of using this guy. Physical Angel Frieza. He's definitely still good. I mean, it's hard to really compare him to when he first came out because we've seen massive power creep since then, but this guy actually has aged pretty well, I would say. Tech Ultimate Gohan. Do I have to say anything about this guy? Int Gotenks. Okay, here's where we start falling off a little bit. I actually think this guy's still pretty decent. He can still do some good damage, and his defense is not like absolutely terrible. 13 STR Cooler. I mean, there's an argument this guy could be singing an easy A in part 2 or part 3. So keep that in the back of your minds. This guy is literally going to easy A. We already know this. So this guy's probably about to be way better than like the whole banner. Okay, Vegeta, Kid Goku. Eventually this guy's gonna easy A as well. Broly, Metal Cooler, another. I actually would say that if we make it out of this celebration without this guy easy A-ing, I would be very surprised. So this banner, this first one, has 2 different coolers that potentially could easy A during this celebration. So this is actually similar to what I said for the Purple Stone, because with the Purple Stone, you can actually purchase Metal Cooler, this AGL Metal Cooler. What I would say is, if you're on the fence between which banner you should summon on, and if you can't really decide, wait until part 2 or even part 3 before summoning, and then maybe, you know, if the game releases this guy's easy A or STR Cooler's easy A, that could sway your decision to one of the 2 banners, to this banner obviously, if you're going to easy A. So I would say just hold on to your tickets for now, and then see what you know, what easy A's we're going to get in part 2 and 3. All right, so him, this guy is in desperate need of an easy. Like, this is like the most. This guy probably needs an easy A the most. He's pretty good still. This guy literally just easy A'd. This guy's a really good easy A. This guy just easy A'd as well. This guy's about to get his easy A on global. I think during like the thank you celebration in November. He's actually pretty good. He worked really well with the LR Tech Goku Black and Zamasu, as well as LR Merge Zamasu. This guy should get his easy A soon. He's I think the oldest Dokkan Fest exclusive without an easy A, but he's probably going to be pretty insane when he gets one. Okay, and then now we're getting to this guy just easy A as well. And everyone else is pretty terrible. Like, I don't really know if I'd use anyone else on here. Well, not terrible, but not as good, right? All right, so then we'll take a look here. So on this banner, we have GT Vegeta. I would say I would prefer the GT Vegeta over the GT Goku, just because Goku, while he does more damage in this day and age, Vegeta's defense is much more valuable, but I would say that they've both sort of been power crept at this point. AGL Kid Gohan is very good. I think he's probably one of the more valuable units you could pull on either banner. Just his support and active skill are super valuable, all of his teams. So Vidal is good, but she just doesn't have a real viable team to be ran on, so unfortunate. These guys actually, I think, are at this point, I would actually consider these guys to be a bit underrated. I think their active skill is probably going to age better than a lot of other active skills, considering it gives them a 100% chance to dodge for the turn. I would not sleep on this unit. This unit is actually pretty good. Tech Janemba, I think, was a character that got a lot of hate when he first released, and I think, you know, it was warranted because of the way that he was designed, but I feel like he's held up pretty well. And you know, if the new cooler that comes out, the LR Cooler, has movie bosses as part of his leader skill, this guy could see a resurgence on that team. This guy's pretty good. I mean, I use this character in my Cell Max clear, so he's still pretty good as value. I hate this character. No. Tech Exchange Boo, I'm not really a huge fan. Okay, let me be fair to Blue King Goku. He was one of the units that when he came out and in like the ensuing few months since his release and maybe even up to a year after he came out, he was a character that had access to an ability that pretty much no other character in the game had, in like pretty much a nuke that could kill like anything in the game. But it obviously is pretty restrictive. You need a certain team composition to use it. You need to be under a certain HP threshold, so it's not the greatest in terms of ease of use. But I think this guy actually still could have value, and especially after this guy Easy A's, he's going to be crazy good. They don't need to do much for this guy to be good. All he needs is defense. I actually don't even think they need to touch his offense. He's already good enough offensively. Beerus definitely has not been, I would say, especially useful recently. This guy actually could be pretty decent if you want to run him next to the Int Majin Vegeta, if you guys have him. I think he's not horrible. He's not really that good, but he's not bad. This guy is kind of on the, mid-tier level right now. This character, I think we could see a major resurgence for once we start actually getting superhero stuff. This guy could definitely get an easy A if you pair him alongside, like, the new Piccolo forms that we see in the movie. If they come out in Dokkan, they will eventually. That could actually be a pretty interesting rotation. This guy's a permanent scouter. So, yeah, once this guy gets his easy A, we will see how things look. This guy is okay. Hit is pretty good for his easy A. Still think he's good, but more so of a unit that's geared towards, like, Super Battle Road as opposed to Red Zone. This guy needs an easy A. No. He's pretty good. He got his easy A last year. This guy needs an easy A. I think he'll be really good once he gets one. This guy's really good. This guy needs easy A. This guy actually is about to get his easy A in Global during the same time as the STR Rose does. He's really good. Needs an easy A. This guy's okay. This guy's actually very bad. I'm surprised that they made this guy this bad. This guy actually easy A's when I believe it's the Int Goku and Vegeta from ROF, from Resurrection F. I think when they come out, their celebration, this guy gets his easy A. He is not good. They did not do this guy a good job. This guy's actually pretty good, but there's just no team to run him on. Like, there's no movie boss good leader for that team. Yeah, okay, now we're sort of getting into like the later characters. So I think when you look at both banners, I would definitely opt for this one. I think there's just better characters on this banner than this one for sure. So I think even if like you're on the fence, I would just go for this one instead. But if you want to go ahead and wait and see, maybe you're hopeful that this guy gets an easy A in part 2 or 3, or even where is he? Or even this guy. I think this guy is probably more likely than STR Cooler, but I could see either one getting one, or even both of them getting one. So that might influence your decision to summon on one of these banners. But overall, I would say that this first one with GT Goku on the art is the more valuable banner to summon on. So that's what I would do here. Let me know down below how many stones you guys received. I think I got, what was my, like 2,070 something is what I got, but now we're up to 2,100 tickets. So God knows how long this is going to take for me to actually sit through all these summons. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.